Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. It's time for the Wednesday Sportscast. I'm Joe Cook. A former Interior hockey player has been named a team captain for her college team. Today, the Bemidji State Beavers women's hockey team named Whitney Wovoda as one of their 3 team captains. Wovoda played hockey for the Lathrop Malamutes and the Alaska Icebreakers. Entering her senior year, the forward had a career-high 8 assists last season to go along with 5 goals. The Beavers are undefeated when she scores a goal. She has the most experience on the team, having played in 115 career games. Wovoda is a 3-time academic All-WCHA pick and is a 2-time WCHA Scholar athlete. Now to high school sports, where we have a premier matchup in volleyball. Tuesday night, the Monroe Rams hosted the West Valley Wolfpack in non-conference action. It was the first meeting between the 2 teams this season. West Valley's Stella Knox, she caught fire from the service line. She went 11 of 12 with 5 aces in the first set alone as the Pack won 25-15. In the second set, the Rams rallied from a 7-point deficit. Kiana King had a dig that went for a point to tie it at 15 all. She led the Rams with 12 kills. The set was tied at 23, but a service error from Monroe sets up the game winner for Knox. West Valley 25-23 in the second. And in the third set, the Pack went to Ruthie Hebert. She attacked at 50% and also had 12 kills. She added 4 blocks that went for points. Monroe had a late push, but West Valley and the dynamic duo of Knox and Hebert earned a 25-20 win in the third for the sweep. Monroe has lost back-to-back games for the first time in 4 years. So West Valley's first win at Boileau Hall in 3 years when the teams met for the first time.
Serving's like a confidence game, so as long as you're confident and you know where to place it, like you pretty much can get the ace every time. So I was really confident with my serves, and I knew what I was doing, and I really just focused on placing the ball where the coach told me. So
a lot in practice, coach has been just saying set the middle a lot, middle hitters, and whenever we get a good pass, set the middle, because those are the best hits we have so far right now. So they've been doing a great job listening to him, and that's why we won this game.
Well, I think we still played a great game. It's just that we can't spot them 6-10 points and then expect to win. So we need to start playing from in front instead of behind.
And the high school flag football season entered week 2 on Tuesday with a doubleheader. The first game was between West Valley and North Pole. Both teams won their opening games, coming to their first matchup of the season against one another. Wolfpack had it going on both sides of the ball in this one. West Valley quarterback Olivia Shellikins did her usual. She ran for 2 touchdowns in this one. When she wasn't running, she was throwing to Charnette Suttoff, who had 9 catches. The combo linked up in their second game for another TD pass and catch. The Wolfpack rolled to a 20-0 win, defined by a stout defensive performance. West Valley is 2-0 on the year, and they have now won 10 straight games dating back to last season. But players are still learning more and more about the game.
So this is my first year on the team. I've never played, didn't know much about football before, and so being a part of defense, there's a lot of communication that goes involved with all the players, especially being safety. I have to make sure that everyone knows where they're at. All of us work really well together. I'm really happy with our defense. It is a confidence booster, but also being the winning team, I know other teams are working just as hard, and so that's kind of motivation for us to put more work in and work even harder because we know that they're coming back with something better.
And in the flag football nightcap, the Hutchinson Hawks and Lathrop Malamutes were both looking for their first wins of the year. This game was all about defense. Hutch and Lathrop struggled offensively, but the defenses flourished as neither team scored by halftime. Despite some nice plays on offense and special teams from Lathrop's Zadie Bell Sanchez and Hutchinson's Sierra Tate, neither team scored in regulation, but Lathrop will end up winning the first overtime game of the season 6-0 over the Hawks and improved to 1-1. The Hawks are 0-2 following 2 very close losses. The West Valley Wolfpack cross-country team seemed to be on a mission this year. Yesterday, they swept the team titles at the regional preview race at the North Star Golf Course. The Pack won the Palmer Invitational just last weekend. The top 3 in the boys and girls races were from West Valley. Spencer Heron edged Ty Donaldson for the top spot by milliseconds. Heron in 7:52.5. Donaldson, he finished in 7:52.9. Aaron Bravo was third in 7:56. Jenna DeFalco, Brooke Gottmeyer, and Sophie Pritchard with the girls' top 3 for West Valley. Next up is the Delta Junction Invitational this Saturday. On the tennis courts, the North Pole Patriots improved to 3-3 on the year. They nearly swept the Hutchinson Hawks with a 6-1 victory on Tuesday. Carly Donald defeated Kayla White-Williams 6-4, 6-4. And in mixed doubles, Ben Bierenstad and Ashley Rinker defeated Kevin Gramont and Aaron Tanner 6-1, 6-0. Eric Giles prevented the shutout with his 6-3, 6-0 win over Alex Putt for Hutchinson. And that's it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is up next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.